Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City.
BBC News Business.
August 11th, 11:10 America, New York, Sainsbury's to stop sale of disposable barbecues. The supermarket is joining other chains in removing barbecues from its shelves for safety reasons. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
August 11th, 10:39 America, New York, Cardinal Health CEO steps down. Chief Executive Officer Mike Kaufman is leaving the healthcare products distributor as it struggles with the impact of inflation and supply chain constraints.
Daily FX Market News.
August 11th, 10:36 America, New York, FTSE 100 Analysis. Relief rally muted by psychological resistance. FTSE 100 has struggled to hold onto gains after temporarily rising above 7,500. Price action suggests that bulls may be challenged by a few hurdles before the uptrend can resume.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
August 11th, 10:20 America, New York, Walgreens pays bonuses up to $75,000 to recruit pharmacists. The pharmacy chain says the payments reflect its larger strategy around recruitment and retention.
BBC News Business.
August 11th, 10:14 America, New York. McDonald's plans to reopen in Kyiv and western Ukraine. The burger chain says it hopes to support a small but important sense of normalcy.
Daily FX Market News.
August 11th, 10:04 America, New York. U.S. dollar price action setups. EUR, USD, GBP, USD, AUD, USD, USD, JPY. The US dollar is pulling back and EUR, USD is testing resistance. Can Euro bulls force a larger breakdown in DXY?
Wall Street Journal Markets.
August 11th, 10:03 America, New York. Hydrogen stock Ceres Power is heating up again. The British intellectual property company offers a relatively steady way to join the clean power ride.
Wall Street Journal Markets.
August 11th, 10:01 America, New York. Making money in your sleep sure sounded easy. A fund that seeks to capture the so-called night effect, or that essentially all of the stock market's return comes when markets are closed, isn't delivering.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
August 11th, 9:54 America, New York. Six Flags revenue falls, dragged by low attendance. The lower attendance was made up a bit by visitors spending more at its theme parks. Still, profit fell by more than a third.
Wall Street Journal Markets. August 11th, 9:44 America, New York. The market's peak inflation story fights the Fed. Unfortunately, there is no sign the Federal Reserve will change its mind and agree with investors that rates should come down again next year.
Daily FX Market News.
August 11th, 8:36 America, New York. DAX 40 trims gains as risk on mood fades, technical roadblocks in play. The index trimmed gains as Federal Reserve members reiterated the need for rate hikes, which saw the risk on mood fade.
Global economy.
August 11th, 8:01 America, New York. British energy bills forecast to soar above £5,000 next year. Latest dire warning intensifies pressure on the government to ease the cost of living crisis.
Digital finance.
August 11th, 6:24 America, New York. Bank-backed fintech. Alex Manson, SC Ventures, Vox 36. Alex Manson of SC Ventures discusses fintech investing and incubation to transform StanChart. The post-bank-backed fintech, Alex Manson, SC Ventures, Vox 36 appeared first on digital finance.
Finance and economics.
August 11th, 6:03 America, New York. Short sellers are struggling despite a bad year for stocks. Why the odds are stacked against those who bet against the market.
Finance and economics.
August 11th, 6 o'clock America, New York. Which European countries are most vulnerable to surging energy prices? It's better to be a consumer in Sweden than Britain.
Global economy.
August 11th, 5:45 America, New York. Inflation's decline will not be as dramatic as its rise. Price pressures might have reached their peak, but the descent is unlikely to be as swift as the surge.
Finance and economics.
August 11th, 5:34 America, New York. How should investors prepare for repeat inflation shocks? Forget transitory v persistent. The new fear is that price pressures are structural.
New York Times Business.
August 11th, 5 o'clock America, New York. How New Zealand's climate fight is threatening its iconic farmland. As the country puts a growing price on greenhouse emissions, investors are rushing to buy up pastures and plant carbon-sucking trees. The meat and wool industry is New Zealand's second-largest exporter.
New York Times Business.
August 11th. 5 o'clock America New York, China vows more drills, but Taiwan is undeterred. China's drills have hardened Taiwan's understated approach to navigating a big power rivalry over its political future. A live fire drill in Pingtung, Taiwan, on Tuesday.
New York Times Business.
August 11th. 5 o'clock America New York. Advice for handling retiring during a financial downturn. Market declines during the first 5 years of retirement can have a significant effect on a financial portfolio, but remaining flexible can mitigate the damage.
Global economy.
August 11th. 4:01 America New York. Soaring European gas prices will drive higher oil use, IEA forecasts. Energy Agency lifts demand outlook against gloomy economic backdrop.
BBC News Business. August 11th. 111 America New York, bogus companies scam. We never knew our home was on the list. Thousands of UK home addresses have been used by crime gangs to register bogus firms, the BBC finds.